here we are, number 10, nourishing the five senses. This is 10 of 88 ways to pleasure the feminine, and we are on chakra level 2, the sexual chakra. So when you're talking about nourishing the senses, that's the opposite of denying them, right? So we're talking about smell now. You know, smell is the primary way that we as primates, we choose each other by smell on a very deep level. And when they do tests to see how people's smell thing matches up, they'll see that people's sense of smell with each other will actually match them in a DNA way where they would make the best kids together because they're in alignment on their DNA through smell. But one of the problems that's been happening is that basically they're making these perfumes now, right? And perfumes are laced with hormones and pheromones to make people turned on. And when you wear perfumes that mask your own pheromones and show a whole different other thing, the wrong people will get hooked up with each other through the smell thing through being attracted actually to the perfume and not the person. So it's really important to actually get to know the smell, the natural smell of a person, to feel if it's something you can breathe into and really, really love. And because the masculine is so trained that the feminine is a bunch of chemicals and smells and perfumes, he's lost touch with the sacred, wild smells of the feminine. Now, we know that there are natural smells that are really funky, that are not so good, and that's what bathing is for. And washing up, really, really important for everybody to just stay cleansed and stay fresh, and we're always excreting things from our illnesses, the things that we don't need in our bodies comes out through our sweat. Of course we need to wash it away, but on the other hand, if you're all washed up and those sacred smells come forward that are not chemicals and are not perfumes, and you can feel that, whoa, I'm turned on by this smell, it's wild and it's erotic, it's not what I was trained to like, but I can feel that I'm drawn to have more of this. Or the opposite, like, whoa, I smell the person's smell and I just know that we're not a match. This is a very animalistic level, and it's just part of the animal thing that we are animals. But the feminine loves smell. She loves even cologne, incenses often, or well, each woman's different what kind of smells she likes, but beautiful smells. And also, you love beautiful smells, right? Because you're not even allowed to wear those scents allowed, And so if she wears them, you get to be drinking in the fragrance of her feminine expression. I mean, I have a little problem with that. Like, I just wear too much perfume. Like, I just get so excited by all the smells, I can't choose one. And I keep wanting to change the smell a little, so I'll have like 4 or 5 perfumes on until I get myself sneezing. So, I mean, different women are different. Some are saying, I'm allergic, I can't wear anything, But what we want to do to nourish the feminine is, like, if a guy is saying, like, no incense here, no candles with any scents, it's a little unfair to the woman. I mean, we know that we don't want to poison the air with some of these petroleum products, and not everybody likes the same incense. But this is another good reason why the woman should have her own temple, her own space, and the guy should have his guy cave, because she needs sacred smells. She needs them. They're part of her prayer practice, and you need them too. And that's really okay. But do not get confused between the chemical fake feminine and the real feminine. And at some point, as you really start being a man who loves to go down on a woman, a lot of men are afraid of the smells of pussy, and so they won't go down, and then they miss out on this huge level of her pleasure and her erotic joy and her knowing of herself as a woman, when they won't go down, because the cock can only do so much, but the mouth, think of how beautiful it is to kiss with a great kisser, and what those lips can do. So subtle, right? Not the same thing as anything else in the world. So overcoming the fear of feminine smells is a really big process for embracing the feminine and overcoming any kind of religious thing that is saying that, oh, you know, you're not supposed to go down because we were made to fit one way and not another way. No, come on, just wherever you're drawn, however you're naturally drawn. Now, some people are just never going to be naturally drawn to go down, and that's women too. They won't. So, I mean, I started a thing with guys who just not interested in going down. I'm like, okay, so I don't go down on either, on you. If that's the way you feel, we just be fair about it. But it's no fun. All the energy's trapped and stuck if you're afraid of each other's being intimate with each other's genitalia. So smell is a really important thing to start like opening up to what smells are telling you. Like sometimes a bad smell tells you the person's actually sick, or they're really off balance, or they're not drinking enough water, especially like when we have bad smells from our breath. It's usually can be cured right away with a couple glasses of water. And you can feel okay about telling each other, oh my gosh, you need to drink a little water. And you know what that means. Oh, my breath. So getting comfortable with the conversation about it, okay? And getting comfortable with what you need in terms of smells. And at a certain point, when you've really opened into pussy magic smells, you will be craving her. This will become a smell that's like food, a smell mixed with a taste that actually has all of these. If you're a very masculine man, you're going to need that estrogen, and her pussy will actually feed you the balance to your testosterone and calm you down and relax you and give you a better sleep and everything. Yeah, not all this just about penetration and fucking, but just like the exchange of the pheromones, the hormones through kissing. Yeah, also just, you know, kissing with your mouth is also exchanging all of these these magic, what are they called? They're called hormones. Yeah. Okay, so I hope that's a good start for you about yeah, I hope it's a good start about smells, and of course we're on to tastes coming up. And wow, just enjoy this journey of opening up to the feminine. We know that the five senses, you know, they're in opposition to all the religions who want you to like sit still in meditation and, you know, don't feel your body, exit your body, think about the life after, and you know, like the feminine path of pleasure and magic. It's about be here now. It's about embody this, like taste this, smell this, be here. This is the heaven, the potential for it if we embrace it and nourish it, or if we just ignore it and use it and rape it, we miss the opportunity to engage with heaven, create heaven, right? So the quickest way is through your senses to get here, to get present. And even in your meditation, when you meditate, because I don't mean to disparage meditation, I just say take your senses, your sight, your sound, your taste, you know, and heighten them as you meditate. Instead of exiting, get more into them. Okay, I think that's enough. Good love to you.